How big an issue is SALT, as it's called, state and local taxes, in your jurisdiction, in your district?
Well, the state and local tax deduction was as high as it was because our state and local taxes are so high, the highest in the country. When you look at property taxes, state and local income taxes, sales taxes, it ranks right up there all across the board, all throughout the entire country. So it's really important for all levels of government to be pursuing efficiencies to make our government, all levels of government, operate more efficiently, because the tax burden is resulting in a lot of people moving to North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida.
No question about it. But just give me a sense of the political matter. When you go back to Suffolk County and you say, you know, it's not my fault, it's not Washington's fault, not the Congress, it's all fault of Albany, are they willing to buy that and say, I won't blame you?
Well, first off, I opposed the tax bill on the corporate side, both before, during, and after that bill came for a vote. I was advocating in favor of improving the business climate in our country. That's not just tax policy, it's also regulatory policy and trade policy. I don't believe, my personal opinion, that should be paid for on the personal income side, raising anyone's taxes. I happen to have a whole lot of constituents who are going to be paying less as a result of the bill, and they're also seeing the benefit of what we're seeing now, historic lows of unemployment in my home county. We're seeing consumer confidence all across our entire country high. The market's high. People's 401ks are high. So as far as the state of economy, people right now are assessing this issue based off of how it impacts them and their family. And they're really happy by all the different positive things that's going on for our country with our economy, both nationally and also locally. So it's not the same from one person to the next. Right. But the feedback I'm getting from a lot of people is that they're really happy with the state of the economy right now.
Well, yeah, there's no question a lot of people are happy with the state of the economy, but is your party, the Republicans, your brothers and sisters in the Congress, are they helping you by pushing this tax cut 2.0? Because that includes making some of the personal tax cuts permanent things, but it also makes that SALT limitation permanent, which could be really painful to some of your constituents. Are people liking that? Are they helping you in your race?
Well, I don't believe that it would be a good policy to make the SALT deduction change permanent. Originally, I think it would have been a better policy if you're going to make a change to SALT to, over the course of time, phase it down over the course of years to a number that fully protects middle-income itemizers. But there are other parts of this debate that I'm really happy to see go forward. Many other changes to the personal income side are good for my constituents and people across our country. Also, to make it easier for people to afford to save for college and utilize 529 plans, for apprenticeship programs, for businesses to create different 401k and allow it to lift the cap on IRA contributions. So saving for retirement, making it easier to save for college, all of that has been part of the debate as well, and I strongly encourage it and support that.
So Congressman, you have a district that includes more than Southampton, East Hampton, but it does include Southampton and East Hampton. Are you seeing an effect on property values because of SALT limitations, and does that reflect on some of your constituents? Are they upset with you because their property values are going down?
Well, actually, for Suffolk County, year over year, our property values have been going up. So we're seeing property values going in the right direction. There are other parts of the region where I've heard other numbers in other counties. But for my home county, the numbers that are coming out are actually year over year showing property value increases.
So I'll let you have a shot here. Last time, I think you won by 58% of the vote, something like that. A pretty good margin. You think you're able to hold that kind of margin, or is it going to be tougher this time around?
Hey, listen, I'm grateful for everyone's support. I'm the type of person who encourages everybody to come out, whether you're going to vote for me or you're going to vote another way. We need the maximum amount of participation in the process. For us, fortunately, you don't need 100% of the vote, because I'll tell you, you can't be all things to all people. And for some people who are involved in politics, they try to do that, and that's a big mistake. I'm confident that we're going to do just fine in November, but that's a result of taking nothing for granted and making sure all of our people show up. But it's hard to predict exactly what a percentage is going to be. Our goal is to win with over 50%. We'll see what happens on November 6th as far as how high we're able to get above that.